Good morning, students. So, today we will be starting a new chapter, that is chapter number 6, Major Landforms of the Earth. Now, let us start reading the lesson. You must have seen some of the landform features as shown in figure 6.1 below. You will notice that the surface of the earth is not same everywhere. This earth has an infinite variety of landforms. Some parts of the lithosphere may be rugged and some flat. So, first of all, children, what is a landform? So, a landform is a natural feature on the Earth's surface. So, a natural feature on the Earth's surface is known as landform. And some of the major landforms of the earth are mountains, hills, plateaus, and plains. So, these are the four major types of landforms. Now, as you can see here, this is figure 6.1, and you can see that on the surface of the earth you have so many different types of landforms. As you can see, there are mountains, mountain range, plateau, basin, tributary, plain, river, distributary, delta, mouth of the river, sea, peninsula, isthmus, lake, strait, island. So, all these are the different landforms which are present on the earth's surface. So, about some of the major landforms we are going to study in this chapter. Now, children, you just saw that the land is not same everywhere. The earth's surface is not same everywhere. At some places it is high, like mountains and hills, and at some places it is low, like plains. Then at some places you can see rivers, sea, islands, etc. So all these are the landforms of the earth. And children, some parts of lithosphere. Lithosphere means land. So at some places the land may be rugged. Rugged means uneven. So at some places the land may be uneven, and at some places the land can be flat also. Now let us read the second paragraph. These landforms are a result of two processes. You will be amazed to know that the ground you are standing on is slowly moving. Within the earth, a continuous movement is taking place. The first, or the internal process, leads to the upliftment and sinking of the earth's surface at several places. Now, children, how are these landforms formed? So, these landforms or physical features of the earth are formed due to two processes. So, these landforms are a result of two processes. First is the internal process, and second is the external process. Now, children, in the internal process, the landforms are formed due to the movement that occur inside the surface of the earth. So, basically, internal process occurs inside the surface of the earth. So, the ground that is beneath or under your feet is continuously moving. The tectonic plates, which are inside the surface of the earth, is continuously moving. And these tectonic plates, children, these can create landforms by pushing up the mountains and hills. So, internal process results in the portion of the earth getting elevated or getting sunk at several places. So, internal process works inside the surface of the earth, and tectonic plates result in the land getting elevated or land getting sunk. So, mountains and hills, these are formed due to the internal process which occurs inside the surface of the earth. Now, children, do you know that a hill is a land surface that rises higher than the surrounding area? So, children, a hill is a land surface that rises higher than the nearby surrounding area, and this is the definition of a hill. Generally, a steep hill with an elevation of more than 600 meters is termed as a mountain. Name some mountains with a height of more than 8,000 meters. But children, when a hill is more than 600 meters in height, then that steep hill is known as a mountain. So, the height of a mountain should be more than 600 meters. And children, Mount Everest. Mount Everest is more than 8,000 meters in height and its height is 8,848 meters. Now let us see what is the second process. The second or the external process is the continuous wearing down and rebuilding of the land surface. The wearing away of the earth's surface is called erosion. The surface is being lowered by the process of erosion and rebuilt by the process of deposition. These two processes are carried out by running water, ice, and wind. Broadly, we can group different landforms depending on elevation and slope as mountains, plateaus, and plains. So, children, the second or the external process is a continuous wearing and tearing down and then rebuilding of the earth's surface. So, the external process works on the surface of the earth. Internal process worked inside the surface of earth, but external process occurs on the surface of the earth. So, in the external process, there is a continuous wearing or tearing down and then rebuilding of the earth's surface. And this wearing and tearing of the earth's surface is known as erosion. So, children, erosion is the removal. It is the removal of materials from the earth's surface, and erosion results in the lowering of the earth's surface. So, erosion will result in the surface of the earth getting lowered, and erosion occurs due to various agents like wind and water. So, wind and water causes erosion of the earth's surface. Now, next, children, is deposition. So, deposition is deposition of materials which results in rebuilding of the earth's surface. So, in erosion there was removal of materials, but in deposition the materials will be deposited which will result in rebuilding of the earth's surface. And it also results in the surface of the earth getting elevated. So, in erosion the land was getting lowered, but in deposition the surface of the earth will get elevated. And again, children, wind and water are the main agents of deposition. So, children, basically erosion and deposition are parts of external process that occurs on the surface of the earth. And erosion and deposition takes place due to natural agents of factors like water, ice, and wind. Now, on the basis of elevation and slope, we can categorize the landforms as mountains, plateaus, plains, And about these three landforms we will study in this lesson. So we will study about mountains, plateaus and plains in this chapter. So I hope all of you have understood the topic which is taught today. In case of any doubt, please ask your doubts through Campus Care or WhatsApp. Till then, children, revise the portion that is taught today, and I will see you in the next class. Thank you, children.